Hello, I'm here to talk to you about federal marijuana legalization and decriminalization. Even in states where marijuana has been legalized, you can still be arrested and charged under federal law, which usually means prison time and significant fines. This is a very active issue right now with marijuana being legalized in so many states. Even some states have even legalized it recreationally. Even the District of Columbia has legalized it recreationally. But no matter how you feel about it, it affects everybody because everybody's paying for the war on drugs with their tax money. The U.S. government has spent trillions of dollars fighting the war on drugs, especially marijuana. Marijuana prohibition has cost about $20 billion the past couple of years, give or take. That's outrageous, considering it's not like meth, it's not like crack, it's not like heroin. And if it wasn't illegal in the U.S., then the cartels and stuff would not be making a killing off of marijuana. That's the reason that they are able to make so much money off of it, is because it's illegal here. With it being illegal on a federal level, it causes many problems between state officials or state law enforcement and federal law enforcement. Even if you have a valid prescription in states where it's legal, you can still be arrested under federal law, and that would be being arrested for your medicine. Another reason is this bars you from owning a firearm or purchasing a new one, because on the federal buyer application, or the firearm buyer application that you have to fill out to buy from a licensed dealer, there's a question that you have to fill out that says whether you are an illegal user of any controlled substances, and this is a federal form. So even if your state has legalized it, it's still illegal federally. If you decide to check that you are not an illegal user of marijuana, then that is considered lying on a federal document, which is also punishable by prison time and or significant fines. Marijuana has helped so many people with epilepsy become seizure-free after years of taking pharmaceuticals with no real effects. It helps cancer patients with many things, from nausea to insomnia, depression, appetite stimulation. Marijuana also has other uses, like for pulp wood uses. You could make paper, you can make fiber, you can make ropes out of it. It takes up less space than a tree and grows significantly faster, and it doesn't take as many resources as trees do. The government needs to reclassify marijuana out of the Controlled Substances Act. People need to educate themselves about the real benefits of marijuana and how legalization has helped so many states generate revenue that they didn't have otherwise, unless they wanted to raise taxes. These people need to get out and vote and make their opinions heard. The solution to this would be to get people out to vote and tell your representatives that you want it legalized. It doesn't need to be a crime. Studies have shown that in states that have legalized marijuana, both medicinally and recreationally, there has been a significant drop in the number of opioid overdoses. It is almost completely impossible to overdose on marijuana. And if it reduces opioid deaths or opioid addictions or overdoses even just a tiny bit, then it's something that should be looked into. Nowadays, there's a lot of people looking for alternatives to opioids or just pharmaceuticals in general, just because of so many side effects, the outrageous cost of them, and for other reasons such as holistic alternative treatments. With so many benefits to everybody, people that don't use it or don't plan to use it should still support the legalization of it, because it would create revenue for the states, and it would create jobs in areas that grow or process the marijuana. It could take the place of trees in many applications, thus reducing the carbon footprint and the destruction of habitat that's being that's happening because of logging these trees. If it was legalized and decriminalized, people who use it wouldn't have to be worried about being arrested, and people that would prefer to smoke marijuana instead of drinking alcohol, they would be free to make that choice. This is supposed to be a free country, so let's give the people the freedom to choose marijuana. Thank you.